What's going on, y'all? So listen.
Oh my god! Oh, okay. Calm down, Ashley, baby. Girl, y'all know why I'm going up right now, okay? Because if you saw the episode just like I saw the episode, baby, that ending was like, big what? No wonder why you kept, girl, Phoenix. And with a person, I said, bitch, a blast from the past, okay? A blast from the girl. We had a couple of blasts from the past up in this episode too. I get to it when I get to it, okay? But if you did not know from looking at the title, we are back again for a whole brand new season of juicy goodness, church drama from the Greenleafs, okay? This season 4, episode 1, original sin. I should have known what was gonna happen just by the title. It's called Original Sin. Now, when I hear Original Sin, I think about sex. Okay, y'all remember the movie Original Sin with Antonio Banderas and Angelina Jolie? Baby, they fucked the shit out of each other on that show. Baby, I was looking at that scene like, ah. But anyway, let me stop. Let's get back to the Greenleafs. Okay, it is turmoil up in the Greenleafs household. Okay, let me tell you something. Calvary is no longer Calvary. All right, Calvary is Hope and Harmonies. You know what I'm saying? Listen, let me put this out here. Because when the white guy Bob Whitmore came up there, started talking or whatever, after old girl was singing, because that's how the episode started off. You know, he gets up there, the girl's singing, right? And it's not Charity. Charity sitting down there in the audience like this. Bob over there sitting on the stage like this. I said, bitch, clap on the 1 and 3, okay? Not the 2 and 4. We got to keep this in order, all right? If you're going to do this right. You know what I'm saying? He was just giving me, as soon as I seen him doing that on the stage, I said, what is this? You look like you making fun and all this stuff and shit like that. What's going on, Bobby? You know, and Bobby, you know, that's what it was sitting like. And I was just like, you know, as soon as he got up there and he started preaching, he reminded me of John Goodman up in The Righteous Gemstones. I'm telling you guys, if you have not watched that on HBO, it come on Sunday nights. It's a 30-minute show, okay? 25 to 30 minutes. This shit is hilarious, okay? Righteous Gemstones. But anyway, he get up there and he started talking, baby. This is strike 2. Strike 1 was when he was sitting there doing all this. Strike 2 was when he got up there and he was like, okay, hey, everybody at Calvary, you know, was this Hope and Harmony. And he was like, I hope to see y'all again and all this stuff. I'll be here for a little bit. It was like, wow, look at all those hats. Look at all those hats. I haven't seen so many hats in my. I said, excuse me, excuse me. Excuse me, did you see the ladies that was in the audience and they looked at each other like, girl, who is he talking? Connie sitting there like this. I said, yeah, cheese it up, Connie. Cheese it up, Connie. Let me tell you something. Connie showed her full ass in her whole hand this episode from the front, the one little scene that she had, okay? Bitch, when he got up there talking about how he took over the church and, you know, Calvary is part of Hope and Harmonies. He been trying to get with Calvary and all this time. And then talking about the black guy named Phil, you know, he gonna be there for a minute too once he gone as well. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna be there for mostly a year or whatever. Then he get Grace. He was like, okay, now let's what you all came to see. You came to see Grace Greenleaf, our pastor, our intern pastor, come up here and preach. Baby, strike 3. Okay? He's out with me already. When he told it ain't even 5-10 minutes into the episode, and this man then rubbed me completely off already. Okay? Listen, he's a slick oil salesman. And you just showed that basically you're not really running a church that's here about God, okay? You're not doing this because this shit just popped up out of nowhere today. You're not doing this because you love God and you're here to teach the word of God. You're doing this because you want money and it's a business. And you said that in this episode too. And I was sitting here like, see, this is why I don't trust mega churches, because it's not always about God when it get that big. It's about running a business, okay? God becomes a business. And I don't agree with that. Moving on, you could debate your mama all you want to because I said what I said. Okay, you're not gonna change my opinion on it. Moving on from that, he told Grace when Grace was gonna come up there to preach, make it brief. I said, hold up, you gotta go. You have got to go. Now, after I guess Grace got up there, preached, Pastor, Bishop and Lady Mason in that audience looking like, ain't this some shit? Later on, they talking to Grace about the whole thing, like, girl, this was short. What's going on? Well, he told me to make it short. It was like, I thought you was gonna go do what you supposed to do. Be a little Grace up in there. Throw a little Grace razzle dazzle, grind against a machine or something like that. Girl, nah, she said, I'm trying to keep it even keel for right now. We got this plan in place of what we got to do to get them out of here. I can't be rubbing buttons and, pushing buttons and doing all this stuff right just off this offset. Okay, we can't do that just yet. Bishop is ready to go. Okay, he ready to go forward. Connie over there talking with Bob, and he ready to go over there, whatever. She chatting it up, and then Lady May say no. We're not about to do this, okay? So Lady May go over there talking to Connie, all right? Connie is just talking to Bob, talking to Connie, and she basically told Bob, that little pastor, the sermon or whatever, it was short as hell. He was like, it was insufficient, okay? That's what it was, and she gave him a little piece of her mind, godly mind or whatever, and then she gave Connie a little piece of hers too, and Connie basically told her, baby, because they talking about some, whatever. If the sermon was short, the whole the tithes and the offering was real good. I said, oh, so that's what you all about. And Connie was like, he was like, we should put in a third one, a third sermon for the day, meeting or whatever. So that we can get it, it'll look good with the financial board. They'll be on board for that. I said, oh, so Connie, it's all about money with you too, huh? It's all about money. He talked about some, people come in. Hope and Harmony is this big connection, and people that like to travel, they like to go places where they know that a Hope and Harmony connected churches at. So we should put a third service in there. I said, okay, money. I see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So Lady May and Connie had a little discussion. And, she just wasn't here for all the bullshit that's going on. And Connie said, girl, I don't care who you talking to, basically. You can yang about what you feel about this church. But at the end of the day, I don't care if the bishop gave it to you, which we don't agree on, and which we not abiding by. You would never have this church. If it was up to us, you would never run this church. We never wanted you to run this church. And all this shit, she snapped off on Lady May. Lady May was about to go in on her, and she was just like, okay. Connie walked her ass back, and she was like, yo, Connie. And she was like, what? With an attitude and everything. Lady May was like, never mind. Connie had a piece of tissue on the back of her shoe. And I said, let it go, Lady May. Let her look the fool that she is. I said, Connie got to get up out of here. Connie made me mad. I said, you siding with this white man. You siding with him like that, and you can't see that he trying to use y'all. And I bet you the majority of the churches that he took over are black-owned churches, okay? And see, that's what makes me mad about owning certain type of businesses and business in general, okay? Because once you get a board in a business, it's no longer your business, all right? The board decides exactly who can do what. Even if it's your business that your company that you made and you put down the brick and mortar for, you came up with the idea for, you got it started, you was doing this, you was doing that, you was doing that. Implement a board, they can boot your ass out, they can demote your ass, they can do all this stuff just like they did that. We see it time and time again with these companies. Oh, it's just a lot, And so, we got that going on. And the whole thing with, Phil, like, really, you a black man. You really are a black man. And you are taking orders from this white man who basically look at you and talk to you like you a boy. Mind you, Bishop confronted Bob. While he was up in his office making a phone call to his wife. And he was like, I didn't have no other place to go, so I needed to make this phone call. Bishop called him out. He was like, I don't know what your why you said on Calvary, but I heard about you. how, you did this to a friend of mine. You took his church and he didn't want to give his church up. But what you did is you went and found some information on him about him using drugs, getting addicted to pills, prescription pills that he was using for his back that he hurt while helping build homes and stuff after Hurricane Katrina. I said, you dirty dog. And granted, he had an issue and he shouldn't have been doing the drugs or whatever, but it's easy to get addicted to these high painkillers for these prescriptions, okay? I don't think that he was trying to set out to go ahead and get addicted to it, and you're going to use that against him and take his church. And then he said as soon as he gets out, you told the board, they done kicked his ass out, and next thing you know, Hope and Harmony come up in here and take the thing, okay? And then he died like a few months later. I said, He said, bitch, I got your number, whatever. I got your number, hustle. Okay, whatever it is that you sell, I fucking got it. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do everything that I can in my powers to get your ass up out of here. Just watch, okay? Just watch. I said, all right, Bishop. Bishop was coming with a fire this episode. I said, Bishop, you ain't playing no more. He said, you on borrowed time anyway. That little tick talking about his heart and all that stuff. I said, Bobby. You shut your mouth up and you go out. First of all, you don't trust nobody with eyebrows as thick as their hair. Okay? You don't trust nobody. All right? This is the equal and the right amount of eyebrows to the right amount of hair I got. You can braid his eyebrows, okay? You can put a couple of cornrows in both of them. You know what I'm saying? Make them dangle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just sitting here like, Bob, we already over, okay? Phil, you doing this white man's duty, okay? Because that's exactly what it is. Baby, when Bishop called him boy, he called that white man boy just like white men be calling black men boys. Girl, I like to fell out. I said, I know that's right. Reverse that shit on him, okay? But, Grace had a little meeting with Phil trying to get Charity and Jacob in to be associate pastors, and Phil said basically no. Okay, she tried her hardest to fight it. She was like, "Girl, no. First of all, Jacob got all this other stuff on him. Well, that wasn't true, and he got found out. Okay, so what? And Charity, who the fuck is she? She sings. Okay, why she want to be the associate pastor? Ain't nobody gonna come there. It is what it is, baby. No. And I'm sitting here like, oh, okay. So this what we doing? We playing hardball up in this piece. Now let me tell you something. What wound up happening that really got me? Grace get a calls from Aaron. And, they was talking about the whole situation. Aaron up in his little office or whatever. And they talking about what's going on, how they gonna get them out. Kevin, you should come downstairs, come down here with us and all this stuff, whatever. And was like, when you really need to change, you might have to be what you might, whatever. They need some change happening. And Aaron was giving her some suggestions and stuff. And she was like, I just got schooled by my little brother. I said, oh. So you acknowledging each other's brothers and sisters. And I was like, oh my God, that was cute. That was really cute. Okay. And she meant that shit. No hard feelings. They doing what they doing. They all working together. I was like, I like this. Then we get this whole scene with Carissa and Jacob. Lil Zora come out the room. She mad that little Winky up in there. I guess they got a share room. She in there trying to do some studying or whatever the hell she was in there doing. Girl, you about to go to college, I guess. I don't know what you about to do. Okay, because that whole thing with Isaiah and all that stuff, I don't know. But, she and her feelings about that because the little boy won't start passing gas. He won't stop passing gas and all this stuff. And she want to go stay out there in Noah's cabin. Okay, remember Noah had a little spot on the property. All right, and Carissa like, listen, if anybody gonna get that, that's gonna be me. I said, girl, your husband right there. So you don't want to spend no time with your husband? Okay, cool. It was like, you better ask Lady May, and I'm pretty sure Lady May ain't gonna say yes anyway, so you could do whatever it is that you want to do, but you're not gonna get that cabin. Next thing you know, she leaves out. Jake will get a phone call, and so once she get a phone call, she up there asking Jacob, so who was on the phone? And he said, don't worry about it. It wasn't Tasha, because she worried about Tasha. Now, at first, I'm sitting here like, so you finna let your insecurities really play out that your husband, still talking to this woman or whatever? He said it was another lady named Doris Saunders, okay? And basically, she worried about the fact that they have not heard from Tasha Skanks, or, Basie Skanks, or what was Latoya's character? Rochelle. Okay, they don't know what's going on. Mind you, this is not even that far in the future. This is literally like a week after all this stuff has happened. Okay, because we found that out later on in the episode that this literally a week after all this stuff happened. They're moving back into the what's it called? The mansion. Okay. And so speaking of that, let me just get Jacob part out the way right quick. The Doris, she has a son that's working, is a basketball player with this basketball team, okay? And he's, having a little way of life, he's going off the track, and she wants him to come on as his life coach, okay? But he has to meet with the GM to fill him out or whatever. So, they looking at this as if it's a money opportunity, go ahead and do it. And he meets with Doris and the GM. The whole time I'm looking at the GM, I'm like, this little light-skinned nigga, I sent him somewhere. Who is he? He cute. And I don't even like light skins like that, but he is cute. Who is, like, in my brain, I'm just sitting here like, and then it hit me like, bam. And I was like, Gene, Grandpa Gene, off for 17 again. Let me tell you something. Listen, if Disney Plus, I'm finna get Disney Plus because they better have 17 again on there. I know it be on TV or whatever sometime, but that was my movie. If you ain't never seen 17 again with Tia Tamera and Taj Mowry, girl, he played the young Grandpa Gene when he turned young, girl. Yes, I was like, you still bad as shit, boy. You still bad as shit. Yes, okay. So he was just like, I gotta fill you out or whatever because, you did have a little couple of things in the news about you and all that stuff. But they never really said if he got the job. Okay. Later, before that though, they had this little meeting at the family table. We had Grandpa, Bishop, Lady Mae, and Charity, Carissa, Jacob, and Lil Winky, okay, and Grace, all right. And you sitting there with the kid. Was Lil Winky there? Oh, he was there at one point. You sitting there with the kid. Charity is getting in her feelings because she was like, basically, you got us dookie, their version of shit. You know what I'm saying? And because they couldn't get the associate pastor position. And at this point, Carissa, who clearly has been drinking all day, or at least has drunk damn near a whole bottle of wine at that table by herself, Mama don't know how to carry her liquor. And I guess when she get liquored up, she get flighty, okay? She let her mouth do the talking, and everything that she been thinking just comes on out. She was like, so you mean to tell me that you out here looking for yourself? You out here doing this? So why is it? Why don't you tell them that you ain't gonna be working as an intern pastor if they can't have no job, okay? You can't do this? Let me tell you something, Grace. Ever since you came up in here, you done turned the house into turmoil, bitch. Everybody been stumbling down, and I've been taking the brunt of it. Lady May looked at her like, girl, what exactly have you been going through, okay? You ain't been going through nothing that's the same as me and Bishop. Okay, girl, I give you that. But let me tell you this. If she hadn't came here, none of this would be happening, okay? Jacob would have been the head of the church. Y'all still would have had y'all church. This would have happened. Bishop was over. He was like, that's not necessarily true, okay? So you need to hush. Charity sitting over there with her ass. You was like, so what you gonna do? What you gonna do? At this point, Grace gets up. She pushed that table back. She had Carissa shook for a second because she stared her down. Once she scooped back and stood up, Carissa was like, I said, slap her ass. Slap her ass. Grace said, no. God is holding my hand back and holding it down, okay? And he said, don't do it. He said, walk away. Be a good Christian and just walk away. Turn the other cheek, okay? Now, see, it wouldn't have been me. It wouldn't have been me. Because let me tell you something. I would have told her ass, what you need to do and what you need to be concerned about is taking your ass to your damn husband, Barbara, to give you a little edge up and a little shape up. That's what you need to do. Trim a little off the top, okay? And pick it out a little bit. That's what you need to be doing, okay? Because she was getting on my nerves. And then Charity gonna get in on it. Okay, so what? Y'all gonna talk to Phil or whatever? Y'all gonna do this and all this stuff? Because what I want to be the associate pastor. I done been through a whole bunch of stuff. I can give a whole sermon on the way the devil come through and try your ass. That's what I can do. And I ain't trying to be in the choir. And I ain't gonna be, you ain't in the choir as it is, okay? Okay, I'm sitting here looking at Charity like, No, we're not finna start the season off with you bickering just like this. No, we're not. Yes, we are. Grace go out there, and at this point in time, Lady May go out there trying to talk to her and was like, just calm down. It's all good, you know. It's not your fault. You're doing what you have to do, but I do need you to go and talk to Bob directly, okay? You know, and when she told her before this, the last thing that she told her was like, she was like, I talked to Phil, and I talked to Bob or whatever. She was like, I asked Bob. She said, don't ask. Tell him that's what you want. Okay. I said, oh, but at the same time, Charity, not Charity. Grace is still covering this secret about her being Lionel's daughter, and she wants to get it out. And she said, basically, Lady Mae was like, when we get the church back, then we can do all that. We can let it out that you are Lionel's daughter, okay? And I understand how you feel, but this is just what we just gotta go, okay? Let's just work this plan out, you know. So after that, um, Bishop. Lady May, I forgot that they still divorced, okay? But they still living in the same house. And Bishop got his quarters. Lady May got her quarters. He come over there to Lady May's quarter. Lady May's taking off her little robe, and she got her little lingerie, her little Spanx and shapewear on. I said booby sitting up. I said look at legs and all that stuff. And then just proceeds to take it all off the little robe that she had on. Mind you, Bishop standing there looking like, yeah. And I said, what y'all about to do? Basically, nothing. Because Lady May wasn't having it. He said, girl, when you going to let me come back up in here? She said, when we married and when we back in love. Oh, so you ain't in love with me? Look, Bishop, I love you. But we ain't in love like that. You got to earn this back, okay? You got to earn this back. What you talking about? You got to do something more for somebody that already has everything in the world that she could have, okay? You got to surprise me. You got to go all out, okay? You got to do something great. That's what you got to do. And he was looking like, okay, okay. I said, what is this I'm watching? And that look that he gave her, and then the smirk that she gave him after she was teasing with her legs and her boobies out and everything. I said, as soon as they get back together, they gonna tear each other up. I was about to say he gonna tear that ass up. She gonna tear him up too, cause you know they still like each other. They still want that old thing back. Okay, ain't nothing like the old thing in this thing. You know they just need to come on. They probably both diddle with each other. Diddle daddle. All right. But fiddle fiddle faddle faddle diddle diddle daddle daddle bitch. Grace is in the bed sleep. She get a notification that she got a voicemail, and she listened to it, and it's from some inmate named AJ or something from the correctional prison in Phoenix. And I'm like, what is this? Next thing you know, she goes to her office because they want her to get into the office, and it's her daddy's old office. She finally moved in. She gets a voicemail message on there too, saying that she has a phone call from Noah. Another blast from the past. I said, Noah, what's going on, Noah? It is so funny that the first time I seen the guy who plays Noah was on Noah's Ark, okay? If you know what Noah's Ark is, he was crazy on that, okay? He was psychotic and obsessive, you know? And so to see him on here and his name is Noah is funny to me. But anyway, basically, he was like, you need to call me back. It's very important, okay? That's what you need to do. Then we get Zora. She goes over there to Lady May. Asks her about the cabin. Lady May said, if you do Bible study, you can get the cabin. And then she was like, that's 5 o'clock in the morning. And then she was like, okay, what about 5:30? She was like, okay, cool. So she gonna do that, and she gets her little cabin. You know, her and what's Grace's daughter name? Damn, I forgot her name. They in there talking. She looking at the basketball player that her daddy about to be life coaching for. And I said, girl. Don't do it, girl. Don't do it. I'm with Grace's daughter. Like, girl, stop it. Stop it, okay? And, you know, Grace's daughter about to get ready to go to college. You saw at the beginning when Grace's daughter was talking to that lady, and she was like, where you been at? She was like, I was ready for college and doing all this stuff for college or whatever. That's how come I haven't been there. And then when Bishop walked up, she looked at Bishop like, and he was like, look at her. Can't even stare at the sight of me. Ooh, what is that on my lip? Can't stand the sight of me because she know that she voted against me. Girl, it was a mess. Let's just get to Charity. Okay, I know this video running long. This is the first episode. It was a good episode, so I have to give y'all the details, baby. I have to give y'all the details and the reaction, in my opinion. Listen, Charity, you stupid. You are about to get yourself about to play out your own family, okay? She going over there talking to Phil, trying to see if she can become associate pastor and all this stuff, trying to see if Grace actually fought for her, whatever. And, you know, she like, basically, he put it out there that she basically didn't. And, he said, well, if you want this to happen or whatever, picture this. I want to have be in the preacher's chair and not have Grace be the preacher. I want to do that. And if I get that position, then you can get the associate pastor position. Meaning that I need you just to be my little eyes and ears about the Greenleaf family. So you want me to spy on my family? You know, at first she wasn't here for it a little bit. And I said, Charity, you are selfish as shit, okay? You really are very selfish. That is what you are, and I can't stand it. And, you know, sometimes I'll be trying to have some pity for her and some sympathy for her, but no, girl, you selfish as shit. And it showed exactly when she went and Grace was telling them, okay, so listen, I wind up getting Jacob the position, okay? And she was like, what about me? What about me? So you really didn't fight for me? Don't none of y'all care about me. Y'all do this and y'all do. I said, whoa the fuck is me, Charity. Whoa the fuck is me, all right? Girl, I shouldn't be cussing in this review because it's about the church. You know, God don't like it. But I'm just saying, she just took me there. I'm sitting there like, I'm not moved by your tears right about now. Yes, they could ask about you and how you feeling and all that stuff, but you don't make people want to. Because you so selfish, you so narcissistic, you so needy, you so woe is me. Girl, it was getting on my nerves, okay? She gonna go upstairs, bypass her baby. Okay, mama not here right now. Go get on the phone and call Phil and say, yeah, I'm in. I said, girl, if you don't get your ass up out of here, what is going on? Okay, and then, girl, the ending of the episode, Grace get a call from Noah. She finally answered the phone. He was like, why haven't you been answering my phone call? I told you to call me back. It was important. And she was like, girl, what's up? Dude, what's up? What's going on? And he was like, why did I get a call from a correctional facility in Phoenix saying that this inmate is our son? I said, hold up. I'm in here like this. I'm in here putting some lip gloss on like, and I wasn't even paying attention to the TV. I was putting lip gloss on and I heard our son. Bitch, what? What? Oh, so that's what's been going down up in Phoenix. How old is he? How old is he? Sophia, that's her name, the daughter. Is he old? He older than Sophia? Girl. All right. You know, because she left the church. And that's when Bob Whitmore was like, I followed your career, you know, when you was a news person or whatever on TV down in Phoenix and all that stuff. Girl, Noah followed you down in Phoenix? What? What happened? Or did you get pregnant up in Tennessee and then you went down to Phoenix and had the baby? Anyway, this season looks so good. Okay, Carissa finna get wooed by a white man. I said, Girl, Charity and Carissa finna work our nerve for sure, okay? But listen, this was a good opening episode. Okay, y'all see I'm hyped. I gave y'all a long video, okay? But y'all tell me how y'all felt about this episode, and I will see you guys tomorrow, actually. All right? Peace. And let God be with you.